arrived in 2012, and it changed the Bond formula. Instead of world domination, the villain's motives were personal, deeply personal. Raoul Silva, played by Javier Bardem, is a former MI6 agent betrayed by M, left to rot in a Chinese prison. Tortured and disfigured, Silva returns not for power but for revenge against the woman he once saw as a mother. His pain is visible. His injury isn't just a gimmick, it's a symbol of his suffering. Silva's introduction is unforgettable. He emerges calm and theatrical, telling Bond a chilling story about rats, survivors just like them. He sees Bond as a fellow orphan of M's world, a dark reflection of himself. Silva's attacks are modern, cyber-terrorism, public exposure, and psychological warfare. He blows up MI6, leaks agent identities, and orchestrates chaos. Not for money, but to break M. Every move is a performance, a twisted show meant to humiliate and destroy. Silva's flair for drama is his way of reclaiming power after his betrayal. He's not just a villain, he's a wounded ghost, haunting the institution that made him. The stakes are no longer global, they're intimate. And that's what makes Silva terrifying. The enemy isn't just out there, he's a product of MI6's own sins. Silva forces Bond and the audience to question the cost of loyalty and the price of survival. This is Bond's world turned inside out. Javier Bardem's Silva is unforgettable because he's both monstrous and heartbreakingly human. Bardem brings a strange, unsettling charisma, flamboyant, unpredictable, and deeply wounded. In his first scene with Bond, Silva blurs the line between threat and seduction, unbuttoning Bond's shirt and challenging his composure. It's a psychological attack, undermining Bond's legendary cool. Silva's pain is always close to the surface. His rage erupts during the public inquiry, his voice cracking as he confronts think on your sins. Bardem's performance is all about duality, charming one moment, terrifying the next. Every gesture, every glance reveals a man broken by betrayal. The cyanide didn't just scar his face, it warped his soul. Silva's humanity makes him unpredictable, his suffering makes him dangerous. Bardem's choices, how he moves, how he speaks, make Silva feel real, not just a movie monster. He's a villain you can't look away from because you almost understand him. Silva isn't just Bond's enemy, he's a warning of what happens when loyalty turns to vengeance. Bardem's performance is a masterclass in creating a villain who is both theatrical and tragically human. That's why Silva lingers long after the credits roll. So, at its heart is a twisted family drama. M is the cold matriarch, Bond and Silva are her sons, one loyal, one abandoned. Silva's hatred for M is rooted in betrayal. He calls her mother, a word loaded with pain. His entire plan is a desperate plea for her attention, to make her feel his suffering. With Bond, Silva sees a kindred spirit, another agent shaped and scarred by M's choices. He tries to turn Bond against her, warning, "This is your future." The psychological battle is more intense than any physical fight. In the end, Silva confronts M at Skyfall, begging her to die with him. Bond intervenes, killing Silva, but not before M is mortally wounded. Silva wins in a way he destroys the woman who betrayed him. Bond is left with the loss, his loyalty to M unshaken but costly. The tragedy is complete, a family torn apart by secrets and sacrifice. Silva's legacy is the emotional wreckage he leaves behind. Silva redefined what a Bond villain could be. Unlike the old-school masterminds, his motives are personal, his methods modern. He's a cyber-terrorist, weaponizing secrets instead of superweapons. Silva is a threat from within, a disgruntled agent with a grudge and a laptop. His pain makes him real, his vendetta makes him terrifying. After Silva, Bond villains had to be more than just evil geniuses. They had to be human. Is celebrated because Silva brought emotional depth and relevance to the franchise. He's not just a villain, he's a tragic figure, a dark mirror for Bond. Bardem's performance made Silva unforgettable, charismatic, vulnerable, and terrifying. Silva forced Bond and the audience to confront the cost of their heroes. That's why he stands among cinema's greatest villains.